Does your dog do this? Hey guys, Felix from Dog Train Beyond here with you for another great video. I'm a professional dog trainer. I've been training dogs for over 13 years. There is something that is always, people always want to know. What is the number one secret to create a relationship with your dog? Now, that's a special thing because it's very, very common issue. Everyone wants to know that answer. And this is something that trainers won't tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. It's different for everyone. It's different. It's different for everyone. So I'm going to explain why and how, and I'm going to go over showing you different ways to create that special relationship with your dog. I'm going to tell you the secret at the end, but you have to stay and watch throughout the rest. That's the deal, okay? Believe it or not, a lot of trainers don't even work on developing a relationship with the dog. Owners don't work on having a relationship with the dog. And what happens is they like, why is this dog not listening? Now, that's a tricky little, in my mind, it's a slope. It's like saying, okay, does the dog love me or does the dog listen to me? So what's your interpretation of that? And then we will determine what's going on. So I'll give you an example. So does the dog love, if you say, I don't have a good relationship with my dog, are you saying your dog doesn't love you? Is the dog not love when you come home? Doesn't want affection? Is that the issue? Because that's very unusual. I mean, there are some dogs, like my German Shepherd Junior, he's just not an affectionate dog. He loves me. I know he loves me. It's just not an affectionate dog. And it's not anything I did because all my other dogs are very affectionate. And I love my dog Junior very much. But he's just not that type of dog that lets you snuggle. My other dogs, they love to snuggle. But if you're talking about why does my dog not will listen to me, that's a different issue. All right. So there's a lot of aspects to that. And you got to dig deep and find out what's your goal in saying my dog, that I have a relationship with my dog. Trainers throughout the world, they have a lot of different methods in developing a relationship with a dog when they get a dog. Okay. So I'm going to show you all the possibilities and what I like to do. I'm going to show you this dog I got for Board and Train, a female German Shepherd. She's she's a sweet dog. Any kind of pressure on her or anything that spooks her, she just totally freaks out and is scared. My door to my backyard, she did not want to go through. It took a while to be comfortable just going through a new doorway. One of the methods I learned to develop a working relationship, is through making you and your dog a team. Teaching that dog to trust you, to develop that relationship. I'm going to demonstrate how she's afraid of jumping on the small platform. I use this platform for a lot of my dogs because it's a nice, easy way to develop a relationship with the dog through the leash. She's insecure about jumping on it. Okay? Okay, I just gotta let you know. Yes, you get to see my sexy legs. All right, I'm all straight about that. During this small piece, you get to see that. So lucky you. See, I bring her to it. She wants nothing to do with this platform. She does not want anything to do with it. See that? This is avoidance. She's avoiding going near the crate, touching the crate. She doesn't know what it is. So she's just like wants to run away from it. She's never had to conquer her fear before. She's always been able to run away from it. So I'm demonstrating this for educational purposes. It's not to do anything else. It's just to show that she's afraid of it, so that way you can see the after work. Come on, Mom. I'm trying to encourage her everything. She does not want anything to do with this. But the key point of this, and whoever's getting this information, watches this video, you will get some really good stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to help her overcome that fear. This is within the same session. So she's not going to be perfect with it, but you're gonna see definitely progress. Oh, by the way, just to let you know, this dog will jump on that platform without a leash. I did today. So she will now jump on that platform. She's gotten comfortable enough. Come on, up. Come on, up. Good girl. So very nice. She's not thrilled about it, but she's willing to do it. Okay? Good. Yes. Good girl, Mom. Okay, so there she's on it. She's nervous, but she did it. Have you ever done something that you're really nervous about, but you're like, oh, I did it, right? Over time, it's gonna become like second nature. It's gonna be like no big deal. But the first time, I'm like, oh wow, I'm here, I'm done, I'm doing it, but I'm nervous, right? You have to understand what her state of mind is. This is still new, but we got to do it. Now she's going to trust me and showing her what is okay, what's not okay. So not only does that develop a better relationship between me and her, but it's going to develop a relationship outside of listening to me obedience. So she's going to she started liking me, but now she's going to really trust me because now it's like, oh my God, he's guiding me okay, and I feel better about it, and I should listen to him more. I'm going to show you a little bit more of this video. Mama, good baby. And reward. The reward is so important. So she's not taking any food. She's nervous. She's not taking any food. So and she's not gonna play with a ball. That's very good. Let's go. So I'm gonna do it again. Let's go. And I'm just using a slip lead, by the way. I'm using no prong collar. Oh, look at that. All right, so you see that? She actually did that on her own. That's a big breakthrough. So she enjoyed the reward enough that I rubbed her and praised her enough that she really liked it, and she's willing to do what I asked her to do. And I just guide her, by the way. If you notice, it's just a slip lead. That's all it's on her. By the way, that spike collar, that's not mine. It came with her, so I did not put that spike collar on her. The slip lead gave less pressure and more guidance, and that's what I was trying to do. Tackle one thing at a time, and I was tackling her going on the platform. Good, Mama. That's a good girl. She's my sweetheart, huh? Yes, sweetheart. I really like her. Yes. So I mark the behavior. I use the marker, mark the behavior, be on there, come down, get reward. This is another possibility. This is a possibility of a piece of developing a relationship with your dog. If you cannot walk your dog, in my opinion, you can't do anything else. So why would the dog listen to you if you can't control the dog on the leash? Over here, I'm just demonstrating. This is Milo, very strong. This is one of the most strong golden retrievers I've ever worked with. Very strong dog. This dog did not like people. Doesn't like a lot of people, but he liked me because I was not afraid of him, and I showed him who I was. I'm very kind, but I am very disciplined. I'm very listen, we're gonna do this, and that's it. So when I tell you go in the crate, we'll go in the crate. I'm not hard. I was never hard on him, but he liked me because I was not afraid and I was a strong leader. That's something you have to establish. So over here, you're gonna see me walking him, correcting him. He's a hard puller. This is one of my videos I did a while back. If you can't establish a walk with this dog, you're not gonna have a relationship with your dog. The dog is gonna run right over you. See how nice he's walking? And this is a powerful dog. So there's trainers out there, including me, saying if you want to develop a relationship with your dog, you have to establish a good walk. Depending on your situation, it may not be needed. If you're in an open farm or something, you just have a great relationship and do other stuff. But it is a great way to establish a relationship. It's another piece to the puzzle, another path actually to your goal. Here I am going to demonstrate another method of developing a relationship with your dog, having the dog listen to you, is through food. Train with food. I'm going to demonstrate me working. Come. Yes, good girl. Oh, baby, go. I'm right. Cooking with her. Yes, good girl. Right?
Okay.
She's enjoying it.
Come.
Look at that.
Yes. Good girl, Mama.
She's enjoying this game. She doesn't know me. I believe she wasn't really comfortable with men, but she's learned to trust me and fun with me. There's a nice way of developing a relationship. She's listening to me, she's trusting me, and she's liking me.
Mama. Good girl, Mama. Go get it. So she goes and gets a piece of food. Come. Yes. And she comes and gets a reward. So basically, these pieces of food are almost basically the same value to her. So I'm going to toss one. Go get it. Come. Break. Break, right? Okay.
So here, I forgot in the video, I forgot what her marker word was. So in this video, I am basically just having fun playing a food game. The dog can have fun doing obedience and working in the game, having a game for fun. Hey, what the heck? Why not, right? And the dog's enjoying it, and the dog's learning, developing a leadership role with the dog, and the dog's trusting you. And don't get me wrong, dogs will have loyalty to the owners, and I hate to say it, there are many bad owners out there, and the dogs still love them, no matter what. Will still come up to them and still love them no matter what. And unfortunately, sometimes there's some owners that will beat their dogs, and the dogs will still love their owners, which is very sad. But my point is, for you get a new dog and the dog's not listening to you, this is another path to the goal. Here I'm using obedience, and let me play the video, to do different things. So there I was telling place. Very well. I'm using e-collar here, but you see I'm using food. I have him go back in the crate again. Basically, he has to go in the crate on command and stay in there. And you see, that's control, him not coming out. Yes. Most people can't get the dog to go in the crate, let alone just stay there without having to close the door on the dog. So you got some reward, and now I tell him place, come back. These are all repetitions. These are like working out your muscles. You have to do it over and over and over. The more you work, the more better the dog gets. See, he's a little bit out. He's not trying to come out, but he's just a little bit out, so I help him. No big deal. Like a dog, like I said, he's an animal. He's gonna make mistakes. We all do. But look at that control. The door's open wide. There's food there. That's a lot of control on his part. Comes to me. Yeah. Yes. Very nice. And then I release him. This was all done with food. Yes, is he wearing e-collar? Yes, but it was all started with food. So my working relationship with him, my leadership, as you see, my control, as you see, was all established through starting with food. That is another example of using food as a path or method to develop your relationship with your dog. Next method, which is very popular. So out there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of trainers, they do different ways. They say their way is the ultimate way. If you do anything else, you're doing it wrong. I totally disagree. I am totally against it. I totally disagree. There is not one perfect way of doing anything. Are there good ways, bad ways? Yes. My point is, everyone has their methods. They think their methods work, and then anyone else that does not do their method is wrong. I disagree. But this is a very popular method. You saw me play food games with the dog before, right? You saw me play games. So now I'm actually going to play with toys with Junior.
He has to bring him in my space. Go get it.
You will see that I'm playing my dog. Simple as that. That's simple. So playing your dog, you're establishing a really fun activity with your dog. And eventually, you're going to be asking the dog to do stuff. You're going to ask the dog to release it, to bring him back, to go get it. All these are forms of leadership, forms of control, asking the dog to do stuff, to play the game. by certain rules. So the dog can't just not go after it. The dog cannot just not release the ball or not bring it back, go in the corner, run away, go to the corner and chew on the ball. So these are all. This is a game and this is fun, but this is establishing a relationship, a leadership, right? And then even playing tug. You see how we're playing tug? That is just fun. But once again, when I tell him to release it or tell him to bring it back, he will do that. And it's highly used in obedience. Usually it's not used in the beginning as the main, once again, depending on the trainer. Some trainers will start with this from the very first day. And some trainers will add this in the mix. And then finally, towards the end, just have this as the only method of relationship reward. We cover a lot. And like I said, I'll give you the number one secret to create a relationship with your dog. And after all these videos and all this information, I hope you got the point. The number one method of establishing a relationship with the dog is start doing stuff with your dog. Start working your dog. Start having fun with your dog, right? Establish leadership, establish control, establish rules, establish guidelines. These are all pieces. So is there a number one method? I hate to tell you, no. Can you use one of those methods? Yes. But there's no solid number one only method. That it's the only one that's going to work. I can tell you, if you use any of the methods I showed you, you are going to have a better relationship with your dog. We have using agility to build confidence and leadership, using food, and using toy. The praises are more of a reward. You can't just praise the dog or rub the dog and have the dog listen to you more. All right, that's not going to work. But if you use any of those other methods, you will have a better relationship. So once again, there's no number one best solid method, but you can use one of those methods or combination of those methods to establish a better relationship with your dog. So this is Felix from Dog Training Beyond. I hope you enjoy this. This is more insight depth as far as dog training. And this is the stuff that other trainers will not go over and they won't teach you because they think that their methods is the only method. I will show you overall everything. So that way you get to choose and you get to see what might work for your dog and have that ultimate relationship that you've always wanted. Keep on watching.
Like, share, subscribe. So that way we can offer you more and more training. But if you're having trouble with your dog and you really need help and you don't know what to do, if you're in the local area, guess what? Click that link below, the website, DT Beyond. Click that, and I'll be able to help you with your dog in no time. So click that link now. See you guys soon.